was a shot of the little side table. But we're going to show you our beautiful models carrying this perfect bag. It is the sweet spot of all things because guess what? It's the perfect size, perfect shape, perfect style, brand new prints, and we are so excited to do this at $149.99. Oh my gosh, for the amount of leather that you're getting here. And I'm talking leather through and through, top to bottom, inside and out, even the two adjustable and removable straps. So this is the classic, the beloved, I should say, European map. This is one of the choices. And I'm gonna just give you a heads up right now so you have a chance before we start selling out certain prints. We have 800 left, maybe even less than 800 left in the European map. We have a beautiful brand new print in this leather. This one is called Summer Dream, or Denim Fields. Denim Fields, we have about 700 left, maybe at best. I'll give you updates here in a short minute. We then have another new print right here in the Summer Drawing. This is, oh, is this so pretty? We have less than 900, I believe, of this. We then have, I adore the tan, the vegetable tanned leathers, and look at that. I mean, the color is like a deep cognac. By the way, two big pockets on the front and the back. So you've got all kinds of functionality. You've got the feet on the bottom so it stands up. So it's a bit of a structured bag. It's a little bit of everything from, you know, we love our hobos, we love our satchels, we love our bucket bags, but this is kind of that perfect right in the middle. We've got two more choices and then you're gonna see Patricia. She's here live in our studios, first time in a couple years. We have these two beautiful choices. This one is called the Bluegrass. This is a beautiful tool design. We have less than 700 in this choice. And then lastly, we've got the Papaya British Western tooled. We've got this a little, I think about 1,500 left in the Papaya. But obviously that is very few considering this is one handbag made at a time by real artisans who love what they do, who have been trained and taught over decades of, you know, something that is just an age-old kind of craft. And this is now yours for, on a flex pay, $30, free shipping, by the way, on this, and free shipping on all handbags today. So we're really excited about that. But we are here with the founder, the creator, the curator, the designer extraordinaire that we have all fallen in love with, not only here at HSN, because these are exclusives, but Patricia Nash, who is adored worldwide through your work and the quality. Good to see you in person.
Oh, you know, I miss everyone. It's been so surreal walking through the doors. Like, you wouldn't know it was 27 months ago. And it feels like family again. And this bag, you know, when you're doing it from home, this bag looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. So I'm so happy for it. And you know what, Kelly, you're not going to get a bag like this anymore at $149 in the future. I hate to tell you, but you know everything's going up. Freight, leather, labor, everything. And so what a great opportunity to get this. Maybe it could be even thinking gifts, you know, down the road.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is an amazing value.
Well, the treasures that you probably already own, we love your phone calls, by the way. I mean, many of you have called to say, I've had my Patricia Nash bags for 10 years, longer. I mean, that's the thing when you're investing in real leather. This is the quality that, you know, is gonna last the test of time. Yeah,
I mean, this is 100% vegetable tan leather. I mean, look at that leather. It is top grain. I mean, we put the hide down and cut it out, but the shoulder strap alone is 10 inches. And then you've got that full 25.5-inch crossbody strap. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Look at the bottom. The bottom is like a bucket bag. It's a really big bottom with feet on it, so that can just stand up. You could put a water bottle in there. You could put an umbrella in there. You got the elastic pockets on one side. You've got the zipper on the other side. I mean, it is absolutely an amazing bag.
It really
you know,
is.
It takes that bucket bag, it takes that shoulder bag, it takes that crossbody and brings it all into one bag.
I tell you what, you guys, over 4,000 are gone. You know, we saw Patricia here at midnight, and this is your second show, essentially, of the day. So I am just giving you fair warning. If you have a favorite, I'm going to let you know the Bluegrass down on the end, we have 650. Denim Fields, this brand new, beautiful print. I'll show you the Bluegrass first. That one, beautiful? We have 650. It is so limited. The next most limited is the Euro map. As always, the Euro map. In fact, we're gonna get into this bag to show you what's inside and how much you can fit. But just another quick update, because this is a new one. This one, we love the denim feels, but we're about 650 strong here. So, I mean, really scary limited. But let's do what I said. Let's get into the bag and show everybody, because it's not only a beautiful bag, timeless leathers, they're so functional. You're a woman, you understand what we need.
I understand it, and you know what? It really does have to, and I love the way we show it here at HSN, because you can really dive into and look at the inside of it. First of all, it's so easy. Look at how it just sits on the counter. It just sits on the counter, and with those big feet and with that big gusset on the bag, that you're gonna be able to see everything inside the bag right off the bat.
Okay, we're gonna take that shot from up and over. We've got our lighting set.
Oh, there we go.
In fact, now we're showing you the colors. Once again, that British tan, that is, I know. Patricia, that's so classic. I feel like...
It really is. I mean, it just blows my mind when I walked in the studio, because this leather is the same leather that you're gonna see if you went to Italy. Anywhere in Italy, Santa Croce, Florence, Milan, and you're gonna see it through the window or walk into the shops, and guess what? It's gonna be a lot more money than this.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
But you're also gonna see the authenticity of this.
Yeah.
You know, you're really gonna see what I'm talking about. I mean, we burn the edges. All the craftsmanship that we do in this bag is second to none. And so it just, I'm even baffled when I see this for $149.
I know, I mean, just the leathers. This is a substantial bag. I actually expected it to be smaller. When I came in person, because from a picture it's hard to tell, but I mean, look at all that you, by the way, I love this front flap pocket. I love the side, the other side has a deep pocket, so easy access without having to even open up the bag. Inside, you've got this zippered compartment. You've got 2 pockets. This is like the most beautiful suede interior. And by the way, I'm gonna pull out all kinds of things. This is an iPad. By the way, I think we've got the cases available. This is one of the many wallets that Patricia does so beautifully for us. This is the tri-fold. Obviously. Oh, and I love these, your eyeglass cases.
Yeah, those are amazing too. It's even got the nose guard in it. But you're just showing an example of things, and those are all bulky things. And look, you could still have a water bottle sitting in there. You know, a lot of people have their tin or their plastic water bottles now that they carry around with them all day long, which is so healthy. And they have that in the, you can just set that in the side of the bag. And the other side, maybe you could set your umbrella if it was a rainy day. And then you still have that secure zip pocket. There's your passport, you know, your tickets, whatever you want. Maybe that's where you keep your checkbook that you don't use as frequently anymore. But I love these 2 large pockets on the outside, Callie, because you could have it on the shoulder or as a crossbody, and just envision yourself wearing this bag. Oh, I got to get something out of my bag.
Right.
You just grab it. You don't have to take it off your shoulder. You don't have to take it off as a crossbody, and you can get whatever you want out of that in just, you know, an easy way. And when it sits next to your body, it just kind of feels good. It's not too round. It's not too big. You know, it's just that perfect, good size.
Absolutely, it really is. It's like the little Goldilocks size, there's no question. I know we're gonna share with you all kinds of other details. We're showing you inside and out to give you all the specifics. I want you to get your dream bag today. Don't wait 1 more minute, because right now this could be the last show that you're gonna hear all choices available. In fact, I'm sure of it. With just a few hundred left in this one in particular, that's a beautiful
Isn't that?
new print.
That's a new print,
Oh,
Denim
so
Fields. I love it. Look, in the model here, you can see it on where you can't tell it's a print. It just looks like a kind of an abstract with that beautiful greens in there, with that fresh greens in there, and that safflower blue, a little bit of a yellow green in there as well, lime color. It just is really refreshing. And again, it's gonna go, if you wear a lot of denim, if you wear a lot of khaki, this is just gonna look amazing. Navy, can you imagine like a navy blazer with that?
Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful, beautiful combination. First of its kind. And again, the feet. I love that it stands up. It's got a bit of structure without being stiff. I mean, speaking of which, the leathers are so soft.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
I know. I mean, you know, I know it obviously, and sometimes I think, oh, people probably just think I'm just exaggerating, but I'm not.
No,
I
you're
know
not.
there's so much bad leather out there, ladies, unfortunately, and you're really looking at full grain leather. You're really looking at a hide you can recognize, a cowhide that lays on a table and that's cut out. And even when the print is put on the leather, it is that full cowhide laying on a table that they put that print on. So we hand cut these, we hand trim these. We use old school machines now that are about 100 years old that emboss the logo. We burn the edges.
Look at this.
Because just when you hand cut that leather, you're gonna have a little bit of the hair of that leather. Just whether it's the embossing and debossing and all burnished by hand, we use solid brass plates that emboss and deboss this tooling here. And you can't even get this effect if it wasn't for the leather being a full grain vegetable tan leather. It can't have all these faux finishes on it. It can't have all this chrome chemicals in it. It needs to be a strong, healthy hide that's vegetable tanned. What does that mean? We tan our leathers with the bark of an Italian mimosa tree that goes in these big drums and tans this leather. So this is the real thing.
Fascinating.
And I love seeing it. When you look at the bag, all of the burnt edges on it just brings out that craftsmanship. You know that this is a handcrafted bag.
Look
you
at
know
this
it's not
bag.
mass produced.
Oh my gosh, the fact you can go crossbody, or you can put this up on your shoulder. Both of those straps, by the way, are totally removable. So if you wanted to keep them both on, or you want to just take one off, or just use the other, it's got so much, you know, versatility that way. But look at how those colors pop.
I love that summer drawing. I love this print because I was saying this last night. It's a real chameleon. I mean, if you have yellows on, or golds on, or oranges, it's going to come out. If you've got a violet on, or if you have greens on, you have black, it's going to come out. I mean, whatever you're wearing, this print goes with it. It is such a non-print that it allows you to have this really beautiful bag that makes you feel good when you see it and relaxed and not stressed. But then it just goes
stop here because
I know.
I mean, I've been to Florence. I know how expensive those bags are, or shoes, or belts, or any little leather trinket.
Yes, you do.
For that matter. In fact, I'm going back in a month with my friend to celebrate his big 60th. Paul, if you're watching, say hi to your mom. She's 90 today. But you know, it's insane, honestly. I know how expensive those leathers are and the quality that you get there.
Yes.
You don't have to go to Italy and spend a fortune to get the same kinds of artisan workmanship, the craftsmanship. This color, I just feel like that is straight off the streets of Florence.
I mean, look at the tooling in here. Look at the detailing, the highs and lows. I mean, my fingers on here, I can feel the petals. I can feel all this florets around it. I mean, again, and look at that high and low. That's natural oils of the leather coming through. You can't get that effect. You couldn't get this effect if it wasn't a full grain vegetable tan leather. I mean, this is just really the authentic leather of 100 years ago. I mean, the Italians really showed the Americans how to really tan these leathers in a fashionable way. Americans always have been the #1, but it's just so beautiful, and I just want people to recognize when you get this home, you're gonna see it, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna have this bag for decades.
You are. I wish we had 20,000 of these bags to go around for everybody, but hearing how they are one at a time, made by hand with love and care, this is a limited story. This is our first, and by the way, our only today special until maybe the fall or right before holidays. This is a gorgeous choice. The color you're seeing right there is the brand new Summer Fields. That one, or Summer Drawing, that one we have now less than 900. Just giving a heads up here. If you're a traditionalist, if you love, in fact, let's hone in on this European map, because some of you have maybe not yet started your Patricia Nash handbag collections. This is brand new.
This came out in December. I'm known for my Italian map, the map that I found in this old periodical shop in Milan. And after that map, over the years, everyone's been asking for, can you show us an old map of Europe? And it really laid in my lap. This gentleman sent me this. It's from 1767, I believe, or 64. And the engraver is unknown, but this is a map of Europe at that time period. And all we did is embellish some color a little bit, bring it out, but we left all the original handwriting on it, the calligraphy and the stamped letters that the map engravers would do. And it's just unreal. You know, I look at that map and I see Norway. My great-grandparents are buried there. It's on my bucket list to go to see where they are, right here in Norway. But it's just like everybody has a story to tell. Everybody, whether they're trips abroad, maybe when they're youth, maybe it's that dream of wanting to go there, but it just all tells a story, and it's such a conversation piece. I can't tell you. I carried this tote, the European map. In fact, I was just came through the airport and wearing it, and I was asked a couple different times.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and it is. It's just such a story. It's so warm. It's so beautiful, and I'm amazed how men are so attracted to it as
neat.
well. They
Well,
just
this one
notice
just
it.
brings up so many, you know, conversations of interest and history and some, you know, parts of Europe that aren't there anymore.
Yeah.
Or at least not named the same thing.
Exactly, like the Turkey in Europe, the way they just put that on the map. Turkey in Europe. It's like, okay.
Interesting. You know, now I'm certain that we must be related because my great-grandparents are buried in Norway too.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So it's neat that Norway's on there. There's, anyway, the map. We are now less than 600 strong, closer to 500. The same thing, would you mind pulling up that bluegrass?
Oh, this is a new color for us. I mean,
pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it's sort of like a light turquoise or a, I mean, it's just a really calming blue. I mean, it's just a soothing color. I love this other side too.
I do too.
Let's say you just wanted to have that look of that just really clean, beautiful leather. I mean, here it shows off all the hand burning, the hand cutting, that stitching with a single stitch machine, my little Floret logo on here. And so you could wear it both ways. You could wear it as you want like this, or you turn it around and you got the tooling.
True.
It's kind of fun.
It's a totally change.
Yeah,
it's a change
it
up.
really
like
is.
One is, especially on the tooling, one is really clean and classic and sophisticated. The other's got such interest, and you can tell. I mean, it's not like slightly embossed. You said brass plates.
Yeah,
huge
emboss and
machines.
deboss. I mean, the process is amazing, but again, it just really shows the beauty of the leather. And this is a British West Indies, actually, tooling. You know, when some people hear me say Western, they think of Southwestern, but this is really something that originated all over the world in all kinds of different countries. And so I think it has that familiarity with everybody that kind of sees it no matter where you're from.
Let's pull up the papaya. This is interesting. When you hear the word papaya, you think orange, right?
Yeah.
This is more red than orange.
I really am loving this.
Stunning.
You know, we always do a red of some sort, but this has got to be my most favorite red. I feel like it's soft, but yet bold. It's like, I love how your scarf picks up that citrus rose scarf, picks up that papaya in there.
These scarves are from Patricia. I'll get you the information if you'd like to pick them up. And your jewelry is amazing. Your shoes are amazing. Everything you bring us is amazing. But this is...
I love this. Look at the stitch. The stitch isn't even a beautiful papaya color to match the leather. It just, and then that burned edge again just gives it, really sets it off. It's just really gorgeous. I wish everybody could touch and feel.
I know, me too.
Be shopping right here. But ladies, I'm back here. And I'm going to tell you that they really look like this. And when you get it home, it's really going to feel like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really lovely surprise when you get these home. You're going to be really happy. And you're not going to believe it was $149. I mean, honestly, in another year from now, we're going to look back at prices like that and go, wow. I mean, how did you do that bag?
It is really true. And obviously, really, the only way we can do this at this price is because we put this deal together like a year ago.
Like a long time ago, yeah. So this is about probably 6-9 months ago.
Okay, yeah.
And we all know how different the world is now today, and it's not going to get better tomorrow. So it's just a great value, a great investment piece that you're going to have forever. You could let your sister borrow it, your daughter maybe carry it after you're done with it. I mean, it's just one that's going to keep on ticking.
Well, only if you don't want to get it back. Because
and
this is why we invest in a beautiful handbag with this kind of quality, because, well, truthfully, I'm hard on my handbags. I do too many things at the same time all the time, and I'm throwing my bag in the back or on the floor.
Me too.
So you don't want to buy something lesser in terms of quality, even if you might find it at a lesser price. You know what? You're just going to have to rebuy it.
Yeah.
When you buy this kind of quality leather, you have it for not a year or two. I mean, we're talking decades.
Right.
I'm not kidding. And the timeless classicness of the shape in this case.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the perfect combo. It's not a hobo, it's not a
Yeah, it's kind of like a bucket. It's like north-south version of it. I think it's just absolutely perfect because like I said, you can envision your water bottle right up here on the inside, you know, a big wallet on the other side, a cosmetic bag, maybe your medications. I mean, this is the absolute perfect size no matter what your age is. And you're just gonna absolutely say, wow, it keeps me so organized. It's so easy to use, you know, whether that pocket on the front, the back, I mean, can't you just visualize that, you know? Like oh, let me get that out of my handbag. Oh, let me get that's in the back. And then you're not even missing a beat. We need that. We need something that's so simple for us that it just makes our day happier. And when a bag makes you happy, it becomes your best friend. And all of a sudden it's like, where's my bag? Where's my bag?
Well, we take so much stuff. That's why, you know, I never think of a handbag purchase as something too decadent because it's like a very functional part of our day-to-day life.
Absolutely.
Some of us are still carrying the ratty old handbags that we carried through the whole time of these crazy years, but this would be a wonderful day to treat yourself.
Well, and you know, another thing too is sometimes we have a bag that's too small or too large. Like I acknowledge the fact that I carry my big Benvenuto tote. I've been carrying it for 12 years. I always have a crossbody with me. But you know, this trip I was like, you know what? I can carry that tote and put my computer and all that stuff in it, but then I need another bag. I need a bag that is one that I can keep that tote in my trunk or keep it by the side of my desk or keep it in my hotel room and then walk out with a bag that carries everything I need, feels really comfortable on me, and while I'm shopping and doing whatever I want, it just lays next to my body. This is that perfect size.
It really is, and I know the dimensions haven't been up on the screen, but I'd love to remind you because people flip through all the time on a Sunday afternoon. 12.5 in length, 5 in width, 10 1/4 in the height, and then 2 different removable straps. One is a 10-inch handle drop. The other one, it goes from 21 to about 25 inches. That's that crossbody strap. We haven't really gotten into the details of the hardware, but they are equally as impressive, and we'll show that to you in a moment. But I have to update you first. If you have your heart set on the following 3 colors, I don't want you to wait 1 more minute because I don't want you to feel the disappointment when it's gone. The bluegrass, we have it in about 550. The denim fields, you're looking here on Sela, that one we are down to less than 600. If you love the Euro map, that is in the lead right now, and it usually is the first to sell out. I don't think today will be an exception. I think we've got about, what, 500 maybe at very best. I mean, that is so limited. We've sold over 4,500 of these bags already today.
I know, I'm so happy for everyone, and I can't wait to hear your reviews when you ride it after you open it up, because I really, there's sometimes a bag that you're wondering, is this gonna really make my girl happy? This is one that's gonna make you happy. You're gonna feel really proud of your purchase. You're gonna know that you made a great investment and that this is something that you're gonna feel comfortable to wear, proud to wear, really make you look and feel good. You know, I obviously notice everyone's handbags, and going through the airport for, you know, one of the first times, because I'm just now getting out and going into public airports and things like that, I notice people's bags, and you know, you really notice a woman that carries a bag that's made well and that is beautiful leather versus one that's just, you know, not quite right.
Yeah,
and this is, you could throw this under the plane seat in front of you. You can throw it into your car. Over time, this leather is going to get softer and softer, what we call patina, and it's going to have highs and lows on it. Maybe look like that old bomber's jacket that maybe you remember in your dad's closet or your boyfriend's coat that you wore. So there's nothing you have to baby about these bags. Just a damp cloth on it. Easy to see everything, and look at the hardware. This hardware is like jewelry quality.
It's burnished brass, isn't it?
It's a brushed brass on some of these, and then it's a brushed nickel on other colors, depending on the papaya, the bluegrass, and the denim blue fields have the silver hardware.
That's a good point, thank you.
And then the tan, the summer drawing, and the European map have the brushed brass. But honestly, it really is. This is not gonna tarnish. It is not, it's gonna look like this from the beginning of time. And look at how this swirls, or twists, I should say. The little lock on here, that's important to know. That's extra money too when they make that. But what does that do? When this is on your shoulder and the strap, it's not gonna get all wonky. You are not gonna have to unclip it to straighten out the strap. You can do it by just twisting it.
Oh, this is such a beautiful choice. This is one of the new prints. There are 2 new prints in this Today Special. This one being denim fields. This one is one of the most limited. In fact, the most limited right now is the European map. The next most limited is that beautiful, that blue grass.
Yes.
That, to me, it's like a robin's egg turquoise.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it?
That's it. That's the word I was looking for, that robin's egg color. It really is that color. You know, turquoise has always been really popular in our line, but this is just like the next level of that. A softness of it, a calming of it, a real earthy kind of, you just said it, a robin's egg. That describes it just perfectly. Look at that.
You know, if you're just tuning in, the other things that we'd love to get into, the fact that both straps are full leather on top and bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a silly detail, but there are so many manufacturers that put something cheap or plastic in these straps.
I mean, I'm glad you brought that up, Callie, because I don't get credit for that sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of designers, high-end designers out there, that they put a faux leather on the back side and to match it. The color looks perfect, but guess what happens over time? It cracks, starts to peel, and you can tell that it's not real leather. But every bit of this is leather. On the top of the strap, on the back of the strap, on the crossbody strap. And think about that. This is 24 inches long. How much would you pay for a belt? A large belt, because this has got the hardware on it. How much would you pay for a full leather belt on the back and front? Think about that.
Yeah,
and then think about, that is just a minor part of this bag.
Very much a minor part. There's a lot of leather here.
A lot of leather here.
And again, when I saw this price point and I saw it was called a shoulder bag, I thought it's gonna just be, I thought it was gonna be about half this size because of this price.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is a very substantial bag without being too big. That's why I call it the Goldilocks, the sweet spot, because it's 12.5 by 5, stands up about 11, and I'm telling you, just everything about the ease of use. Look at the strong clasp closure there. All of these tabs are genuine leather. The tabs, not only that, the tag inside, the Patricia Nash logo, all leather. And then, I mean, this isn't even close to what you could put into a bag of this size and stature. Because of the shape, it allows you to just easy access, a nice big opening. I don't like bags that have dividers because you just forget where's, you know, you're never gonna stay that organized, but this, just enough pockets, 2 on this side, a zippered pocket on that side, and don't forget about these outside pockets.
Yeah, that is worth a lot. Every day to have that pocket on each side is just gonna be a lifesaver. We're gonna be so happy with that. We're gonna use it. Easy access when you need it like that. If you're a young mother, if you're a person that's just a little difficulty, you know, getting to and from a place, it's gonna be that great bag for you. I don't care what your age is, whether you're a mother, whether you have a lot of animals that you're dealing with when you take them out for a walk, whether you're a grandmother, whether you're a great-grandmother. This is a new bag, and I tell you what, I'm gonna get this when I get back. I hope we have a sample, because even I can't get this. This is only exclusively here at HSN.
Gosh, that's
only
crazy.
Exclusively here. This is a brand new bag, and I never got a chance to really play with it much since we've now bought it, but this is perfect.
It really is a perfect bag. If you want the bluegrass, less than 500. If you want the denim fields, we've got about 500. If you want the European map, 400 now and 50. There's the Papaya tooled. We are both in love with this tan tool because it is just as classic.
And you know, we have a lot more of that because we brought in a lot. We knew that you know the difference between this leather. We knew that you are aware that this leather is that same leather that you would find in Italy no matter what place that you went there. And let's say all over Europe. So this is just an amazing handbag, amazing article with this tooling.
Look at that, how it pops off that yellow dress on Selah.
I know.
Absolutely. I mean, those colors, whether it's yellows or greens or navies or any I mean, especially denim lovers. That is always gonna be your go-to bag. Oh, I look forward to getting this. Don't forget, guys, it's gonna be there in a matter of days. All you're doing is giving $30 towards experiencing this in person and seeing how functional it's gonna be for you. I mean, see how it fits against your hip if it's crossbody or over your shoulder because it's both straps. There's that gorgeous bluegrass.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna sell out first or the European map. It's gonna be neck and neck. Don't forget about denim fields. This is new. This one's also new. The summer drawing, the British tan, and then the papaya. All choices still here. I will update you next hour when we take our next look at this, but we are marching towards 5,000 here very, very quickly. 788-698. The trifold wallets, as you'll note down below, there's so many extras that you may want to pick up.
They're really some fun little things. That trifold wallet, RFID protected, amazing